Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are once again rocking with your one and only Astro Guru, watching Astroteric TV. It is July 1st. Yes, it is July 1st. It's a Friday, a good one. Thank God it's Friday, TGIF. That's the type of time we on. And I'm going to be a little long-winded today, because I get to speak about my duality. You know I love duality, but I get to speak about duality. I'm not gonna say minds. Sometimes I get carried away with the God complex, but anyway. I get to speak about duality and the aspects separately. The aspects of duality separately. But I'm gonna give y'all both today, because you can only be your best version of you when you've tapped into both sides. See, it's easier for some people because I spent a long time in the shadow aspect, mastering negativity. So I've been a robber, I've been a drug dealer, I've hit people, I've been violent, I've been, like really, really violent. And verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally. And at some point, I started realizing a lot of the suffering I was going through, I was causing it. So as I stopped causing my own suffering, I started realizing there is a certain level of suffering caused by other people. And if it's not caused by them, it's caused by your perception of the things that they do. So I spent quite some time indulging in the light, just trying to be better, trying to do better. And as I tried and did better, I got better. And I also realized in the light that that's where my purpose was at. My purpose was in the light. My purpose, me specifically, was not in the shadows. So I adhered to my purpose, thus learning both sides. And once you just get so happy about, gaining these new perspectives and diving into these new concepts about your life and about life as a whole, you start recognizing that you have the power to be happy all the time. It's just you negative because you choose to be negative. Now, I'm not going to say that there's anything negative about that. But once again, we got to break it all down to put it all together. So, if you tend to be more negative than positive, it's probably because it's something that you want done in your life that you're not doing. Or you don't appear to be good enough. Maybe you're having the wrong dream. Maybe you have the wrong want. You understand? Sometimes that happens. If you ever get a chance, watch Blow, where Diego tells, Boston George, hey, maybe you had the wrong dream. Literally turned my boy into a millionaire like overnight type shit, you feel me? Backstabbed him, but hey, comes with the territory sometimes. But now, let's break down this light and dark thing that we got going on here. Now, we can simply look at light as the things that you like and dark as the things that you don't like. As if you want to place it outside of you. Now, even when it comes to people, you look at certain people like, oh, I fuck with bro. That's because you look at him as a light. That's why New Yorkers say, yo, what's good, son? Because you brighten my day. He's a light. Now, when you see somebody else and you like, man, here this nigga go. Like, when that's a person that's dark. Feel me? They just disturbed your energy by even coming around. How does that happen? Sometimes it might be something within you that you need to correct. It might not be nothing bro doing or saying or none of that. You just not happy with yourself. So every time he come around, you looking at him like, oh, this nigga think he know everything. He ain't come to ask you for nothing that. It's like, all right, put it like this. You know how if you drink, you smoke, whatever you do, it's some people that never put in on nothing and they just want to come through, yo, fire me up, yo, pull up. And you just like, bro, like, come on, son. Like, you a party pooper, dark energy. But you got somebody else that might come around and he might see y'all living living reckless. We're gonna say, you feel me? I might, he might, she might, they might. The person may see you living reckless and start shedding light on the situation because they're a light being. Some people don't like that, because shedding light to a positive person is calling me out on my bullshit to a negative person. And some people only want to look at what they think are the light aspects of them, but they playing in the dark. You feel me? Like, sexual energy is a dark thing. People don't understand that, because the closer you get to God, the less sex you're gonna want to have, period. Because you don't want to have it with everybody. You're not looking for validation, confirmation. Same reason I just said I'm fasting for a whole 30 days. Rich nigga, broke phone. Gotta keep the balance. I'm staying strong. I talked to my mom yesterday. That was very enlightening. Like, you gotta remember, I came from this woman. I was carried for 9 months in her womb. She is definitely 50% of what made me who I am. Probably more than that for all I know. But what happens is light people meet up with light people and everything's good. Light people meet up with dark people and either the dark person will make the light person show their dark side, or the light person will bring the darker person to the light. Or if they both just too stubborn and stuck in their ways, they'll just clash. They'll just keep clashing. But light beings don't often keep clashing with people. We're just gonna leave them hanging. Because one thing about it takes two people to fight. You can fight by your damn self. I'm not fighting with you. And the only thing I'm fighting is my past demons so I can receive these new blessings. That's it. But now, to the next. When dark people link up with dark people, they still backstab each other. Feel me? Like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. But in the spiritual world, it very much can. Because you could be drug dealing, right? You get robbed enough times or some shit like that, you're gonna find somebody to work for you. You're not gonna keep selling drugs. You're gonna be like, look, this ain't for me. Like, some light gonna be shed on the situation. Or somebody's gonna shed light on the situation. Like, maybe this ain't for you, bro. Because people keep taking shit from you. Maybe you need to find a job where you get direct deposits and you can put locks on your cards and stuff like that. You feel me? It's no telling. It's different strokes for different folks. And we all the captains of different boats. So, I mean, some people ain't captains. Some people just rowing like a motherfucker on that bitch. You don't even know where we going, none of that. You have no moral compass. You're not taking me nowhere with you. And on another note, because I only did dark to dark, when dark beings meet up with light beings, I explained it already. But you thinking light meeting dark is the same as dark meeting light. No. When dark meets light, it wants to obsess over the light. You understand? Like, when people in the dark see people in the light enjoying themselves and doing the things, they want to come out the dark. You better believe that. They want to come out the dark. Some people stay in the dark because the energy that they feel when they see you happy puts them in a dark place. It's envy. It's a jealousy thing. I don't want to see this person happy because I'm not happy. And shit, just don't be happy by yourself, because one thing nobody can take from you is happiness. I done been in jail happy. My life has been going through hell. I was still happy. I had no clue. They say ignorance is bliss. I was so oblivious to the fact that my life was in shambles until I woke up one day, just by osmosis, by the will of God. I just woke up, was like, man, I'm tired of living like this. Like, this shit is boring. Like, I'm a Virgo. I love new experiences and I like positivity and feeling good, because if somebody gotta lash out, if a scene has to be made, I'm trying to make the biggest scene, period. Since, you know what I mean? You want everybody to look over here, you want to start trouble, I bet. I'm going to be what they go home and talk about. That's it. I'm going to stand on that. You're not trumping me in no arena. I'm not even competitive, but you're not trumping me in no arena. I work to be who I am every single day. You think temptation don't get at me? You think I don't make mistakes? You think I don't slip? My slips are just different. I make what we call calculated mistakes because I'm so close to God. Me making a mistake is not me killing somebody. That's not the kind of mistake I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna be like, oh damn, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have killed bro. Like, nah, that's too heavy of a mistake. A mistake for me is like allowing somebody into my energy because I'm genuine and kind-hearted that really shouldn't even be in my energy. That's a mistake for me. Like, mistakes for me would be hanging around people that I know are no good for me because in my heart, I love them. But in my mind, I know you're not no good for me. I know the longer I stay around you, the longer it's going to take me to either A, get back to where I'm supposed to be spiritually, or B, you're going to cause turmoil and confusion in my life. So the minute I start seeing that manifest outside of me, or the minute I start getting that spidey sense is tingling, I'm gone. It's not you I don't trust, it's your secret thoughts. You feel me? I love people. I hate what people do. That's the duality. Like, you gotta love it. I'm a light being doing shadow work because I lived in the shadows. So those qualities that I developed in the shadows, I'm using them for light aspects now. Like even my violence. I'm not using my violence to be violent, to lash out at people, to be enraged, to walk around with a gun on me. No. I use my violent side to protect what I love. So if you try to bring harm to my business, shout out to astroterricapparel.bigcartel.com. Astroteric Apparel, one word, on Instagram. Astroteric Apparel, once again on Snapchat. But you come at my business or you come at my character, we're not going to speak on my loved ones. You just may be successful at turning me back into a demon by messing with my loved ones. So, and when I say loved ones, I don't mean family. There's plenty of family members I do not love. Just because we family do not mean I love you. I will tell you that right now. So if you got to question whether I love you or not, you might as well not even keep questioning. It just is what it is. Feel me? You did something that turned me off to you for life. And you obviously had no accountability and no humility. You weren't vulnerable. You never showed that a point of weakness. And people think that's strength. Like, I really have no idea why people think that's strength all the time, because it's really pride. And it's going to get you killed every time. I'm not in the real world, so don't let that spook you. When I say killed, you're going to have a spiritual death. Like, you're going to have a spiritual death. A person like me, I'm going around killing low self-esteem, pessimism, generational curses, limiting beliefs. These are the things I like to put death to. Is the battle easy? Never. But I just wanted to give y'all that quick bit, because I know y'all been waiting for it. I know I said I had videos for y'all coming, and I've been slacking. My energy was misplaced, rather displaced. It wasn't misplaced. I know where my energy was at. It was just displaced. I put it in the wrong spot for a little hot second. Quick 30 days, but I got it back. So I'm gonna be back posting daily. I'm firing on all cinders. It's gonna be a hot July. You feel me? Hot girl bummer. I don't deal with the hot girl summer. Hot girl bummer. Feel me? Check that song out by my boy Black Bear if y'all haven't. That's a lit one. So for people that you might mess around. You dibble and dab. You on both sides of the tracks. But yeah, man, we never claim to be perfect. We just claim to get better. So shout out to anybody daily working towards getting better. Over and out, man. Until next time.